Welcome to P3 Radio.
The monkey only dances as good as the guy grinding the organ handle.
Brother.
I fly, bro. That is never stopping.
Truck goes to Dwayne.
Cool story, bro.
Footy pajamas.
Hey, genius, it's 2 p.m. Central.
PG3 Radio.
Here's your host, Josh Riley.
Get him off pig, Freddy. Get him off pig.
Richard Merican.
And as I put you down, my pants ripped.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of P3 Radio. I'm Richard Mulligan, joined by my co-host live via a satellite. Like the wartime reporters of the 1990s, he might be on a little bit of a delay here. The 1983 Mr. Dixie Youth Grand Champion and best friend Josh Brawley. Say hey, Josh.
How's it going, man? I just want to let you know right now, you are a liar. I am coming to you and to all the listeners out there via the last payphone that I could absolutely find in the state of Tennessee, and I'm not telling you where it's at.
Well, we're having to record our show a little bit earlier this week, but no one will know that in case they notice that Josh doesn't sound the same after the commercial break. Josh is going on his anniversary, and we all wish him very, very well wishes and good luck getting that anniversary hole this weekend. It'll be a long time coming for poor Josh, but this is the one time a week that he gets to let his
week?
One time a year.
You're being too generous there.
One time a year that he gets to let his freak flag fly. So
that's flying.
Where y'all
365, baby.
Where y'all headed? Where y'all headed off to?
It's going to sound very amateurish, but I have no fucking idea.
Oh, nice.
We have not decided yet. It's either the casino or like she said something about Birmingham because they had like all this. She started naming off a bunch of stuff, but I was playing Champions at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the heart to tell her. I didn't know what the fuck she said. So I was just like, well, where else?
Where else can we
go? So it very well may be Birmingham. I don't know. I may have to just tell her, look, I wasn't really listening. I heard you. They said they had a zoo and some other shit, but I had to get that.
Birmingham, where all the racism is.
See, that's what you're doing now. You're trying to flip it like that.
I think y'all are just planning your trips amongst the COVID maps. Where's the hot spots at? Well, shit, we can't go there.
No, actually, we're trying to do it to where it's at the maximum 3 to 4 hours drive time.
Yeah, somewhere close but far enough away.
That is the law.
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
Well, that'll be fun, man. But Josh, today we're going to pull something from the archive, something that we recorded a year ago almost that we never put out. It's a watch-along of sorts. And
we have talked shit about this show so much on so many of our shows in the past year. I almost like half-ass think that once they see what the name of it is, they're going to go, oh, fuck, I'm not going to listen to that. They said it wasn't worth a damn. But then you texted me, and I had hope.
Yeah.
Tell them.
I listened back to it, and it wasn't bad. Now, we were still plugging P3 Wine and the upcoming Black Tie Unboxing. Both of them.
Well, we know P3 Wine's some bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
And, of course, Black Tie Unboxing for this year has been canceled. So, So a lot of things have changed since we've recorded this episode. So you won't hear any COVID talk. That's the positive. Because at this point, it was still
But then you're just kind of like a dreamer, right?
Right. One thing that at this point, when we recorded the episode.
But on that same vein, watching the playoff games this week rather, they're tagging hands again, man.
Yeah.
So we may be swinging in the right direction. You never know.
I think you're just trying to make it sound good so you can go to a casino and feel good about yourself and give me crap for Florida all those times.
No, like legit, bro. They were fucking tagging hands after Braves won today.
Yeah. Tagging
hands. I mean, and that has been taboo for the past, 6 months now?
Well, it's almost election time, so.
Is that what we do now?
No, I'm just joking. One thing we have to do, Josh, is we have to give ourselves one of these. Hold on, let me do it again because the mics wasn't turned up for it. We got to give ourselves one of these.
This asshole fuck these words up, man. I mean, he's got words that he don't even need.
When we make statements like we did last week, it's easy to see why my father left.
Right.
Last week, we made a huge boo-boo,
I thought
Josh.
it was how your face formed. You're
Yeah.
like, damn, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Look at that hairline coming in. That hairline ain't coming in at all. I need to leave.
I'll go try again.
But we messed up, Josh. Do you want to elaborate?
And I just want to let you know, I was listening back to the show from this past week, and I called the shot.
Yeah.
Immediately after the second line, I was like, she's talking about it's from the perspective of the abuser.
Right.
And you're like, no, listen to the next line. And then you gave me the Kool-Aid.
I sold you
like
on
Jim Jones. You're like, here, drink this. And I drank that shit in. And dude, you had me believing that Lannis Morissette was a bad bitch, man. Like, not a bad bitch, like, damn, she looked good. Because she does look good. I mean, I got to get that in there. But I'm talking about a bad bitch like that bitch need to go to jail. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently that song was sang from the perspective of the things that she had heard throughout her career. And apparently she had a relationship with an older man and kind of said those things to her. So we were taking it more of a literal term. And we did get a message from one of our friends of the show, Josh from the Redcast, that said, thank God you're not doing the before the mics anymore. Also, I think you guys might have fucked up on that Morissette thing. And we were like, yeah. As soon as we cut off the mics last week, me and Josh I don't know why we did this because we never do any research before or after the shows. But we were looking into it and we were like, hey, maybe we need to check that out. What was that song about? Like, who was she talking about? Like, that was how blind we were to it. We're like, who is she talking about? She's got to be talking about somebody. And we looked it up, and it says, Hands Clean implies a relationship with an older man who was kind of a mentor to her. You're kind of my protege, and one day you'll say you learned everything you know from me. This is a pretty wide field, since Morissette had many physical relationships with older men when she was a teenager. A lot of this had to do with circumstances, since she started writing songs and recording them when she was 10 years old. She was 16 when her first album, Alanis, was released in her native Canada. So all of this, we read that last week, and, there was even more where they were talking about how she was dating older men when she was like 17, and me and Josh looked at each other and went, and we laughed at how bad we fucked up. So there you go. Our apologies to Miss Lannis Morissette.
We're sorry, Lannis.
Because
seriously, we're sorry.
We drug your name through the mud. What was it you said, Miss?
Like I texted you and I said we called that bitch everything but a nice woman. Like everything. Like we implied so much. We put her in the same category as that fucking that farmer bitch that molested Garth Brooks.
Yes,
back in that summer. We put her in the same light as that.
Like she had
hands. For that, Lannis, we are sorry.
Like she had hands of leather. And we were like, yep, there's her too. Lannis's bricklayer hands on those young peepees. Well, no, it was us. And we are sorry. Now that we've apologized, Josh, it'll probably come out that, like Jared Fogle, she has all these pictures and stuff. It's like, oh, shit.
Right. And then yeah.
It's like
we'll feel like assholes again.
None of this ages well. But
nothing does anymore.
But I tell you what does age well, and that is a shirt from P3 Radio, and it'll age well because unlike Lannis Morissette's topic on here, you can wear it out and only get critiqued about half the time for listening to us. And you can go to our website, Josh, and pick up a great tee. Tell them all about it.
Well, if you go to tinyurl.com/P3T, P3 Radio Tees, my bad, you got me messing up. You're going to find all kind of t-shirts. The ECW P3 Radio t-shirt. Now that's in the same vein, not a literal ECW t-shirt. We got an 80s t-shirt. It's got 80s designs. the cover art for our podcast with the wanted poster, and so much more. Freddy's Front Yard Slaughterhouse. String up a calf in your front yard, put that shirt on, man, and get you some veal going on. And you can do that at tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees.
tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. Go there now and help sponsor this podcast, because Lord knows we're going to need it when Lana sues us. So go there right now, tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. All right, we're back with more P3 Radio. Josh Briley and Richard Mulligan here. No song this week, Josh, because we got a special movie queued up and we don't have enough audio jacks.
Well, I tell you what, man, it ought to be Blue Moon on Kentucky, Keep on Shining, because we are going to take a
Here,
trip.
let me do that. Blue moon on Kentucky, won't you keep on shining? Shine on the one you love. I don't know if that's the words. Kentucky. Going Vince Neil it.
And it's all right.
Blue moons of Kentucky.
Kentucky, keep on.
Well, we got to get right to it this week, Josh, because we don't have any time to waste, and we got to make haste.
Okay, Dolomite. Thank you.
So what are we going to be watching? Tell the people how to watch along with us if they want to do that, and then let them know. Just how do they do that?
Well, we are
Josh?
watching via YouTube. It is Merican Hollar is the movie called. That is the movie name. And it's kind of a documentary of sorts. It was on American Undercover, which was on HBO back in the day.
Right.
And this is made by one of the Kennedys.
So if you go to YouTube and type in Merican Hollar, it's the one that says Merican Hollar 1999, and then parentheses full movie, parentheses copy 2.
Ooh, that's a lot of parentheses.
It is. So don't search for that. Just type in American Hollar. It was the first one that came up on our YouTube search, right?
Indeed.
All right. So Josh, give them a countdown. Let them know when we're going to start this thing and we're going to get this movie kicked off. We're watching on a big screen. We suggest you do the same thing. And while you're listening to us, pop it into your YouTube player on your TV or your smartphone or smart tablet or smart TV or
now
whatever
check the
smart.
oil before you go popping anything in.
Yes.
I tried to tell you that.
Put your finger in, and if it burns, possibly syphilis or gonorrhea.
Spray WD-40 on your finger immediately. Suggest spraying it up her twat.
Wish it around in your foreskin like a fine wine from P3 Wine.
Wish it around.
Wish it around in there. You never heard wish it around?
Sure.
All
I
right,
said
so
swish, wish, whatever.
Swish, wish.
Wish for a swish.
Swish,
Hell.
wish this bitch, Josh, and give him a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, play.
All right, Josh, we're off and running here. And just for some closure, this is the second time we've tried this. Right?
Closure for you, maybe. They would have never known it.
My mic keeps trying to fall. So this is your typical Southern people right here. It's reminding me of my family. Come on, you've all done this, right?
I've done everything in this video.
Been gone about 5 months out of the whole time.
Chasing a grandbaby in the
30
leaves.
grandchildren
30.
and 7 great-grandchildren. And I told you I'd been married 49 years and had 49 children.
I don't get what's funny about that.
Now, we've had the hard times, and we've
I don't
had
know
good
what-
times, and we've had
Putting
sad
dirt
times.
on the roof?
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd catch ground squirrels, clean them up, and rile them and eat them.
How'd you like to hear that voice as you're getting locked into a trunk?
Oh, God.
It ain't been easy, but we survived.
Merican Hollar.
Merican Hollar.
A film by Rory Kennedy. Rapid Delivery Rory Kennedy.
That is Bobby Kennedy's daughter.
Really?
Yes. Them Bolins live in Mudlick Holler, a mile-wide valley in eastern Kentucky.
So this is Eastern. So yeah, we're getting really close to the mountains of West Virginia area.
Ooh, you're sweet on them West Virginian mountains, ain't
No, they suck. They're not fun.
you? It's the Appalachia people.
Yeah. Fall details. The bowlings through the course of a 1 year, Ire and Brass and some of their 13
Irie
children.
and Bass Bowling.
Oh. How does he look younger than her?
I like him for
Shelling
everything. He's been good to me. He ain't hurt me no way. He abused me in no way.
I spoke to.
Yeah,
He helps me
he's
do
got a
the work.
point.
Whatever I do, he does it too. The cooking, he don't cook none.
That's a woman's job.
If he didn't, I wouldn't fool with him.
You tell her, Bass.
I like just the way she is. All of it. She's being good to me. Cook me what I eat. Wash my clothes.
Can't do all the work by himself.
You ever had to do that shell peas?
Yeah, I've done it before.
I have too.
That's a Southern tradition.
Loved
man.
it. Loved it.
Well, we worked hard,
Are they still alive? I
but that
wonder?
didn't hurt us.
No.
Oh, they're not alive.
I'm 68, he's 69, we still work.
Goddamn chicken by the leg. 2 chickens by the leg.
She
I
get him
wouldn't
out of the
work
chicken
as long as
house.
my hands will work. And
Uh-oh.
my legs will go.
What's she doing? Poor thing.
She just break its neck.
She sure did. She's gonna do the other one too.
The other one. Would you rather be the first chicken or the second one?
Well, the first one, good God.
I mean,
I don't want to watch the son of a bitch get killed. That motherfucker's still twitching.
yeah. Damn.
That's some fresh chicken.
That's some ruthless shit right there, Josh. What? She didn't pluck it?
That's what you got to do at the holler.
Me and Bass married in 47. And we got 13 children.
I was like, who's laughing?
Anita's has 3 stepdaughters.
Wow.
Patrick.
And Ruthie, she lives in Manchester.
Hold the Wendy's cup.
She's married to Chester Yance.
That's an old ass
Then
Wendy's
he
cup, too.
married,
They don't make them like that
Betty
anymore.
Reed.
This is from
They live down in the Newberry.
97, I think.
Oh, so they're all dead.
And Evelyn married Bob Eastep. They have 2 daughters.
The lifespan of a redneck,
Samantha,
Josh, is not long.
She stays part-time with
It's
them.
like dog years.
About 40 years, all we
Samantha
got.
lives in the Medley College.
Look, what's wrong with that fucker?
To
Is it-
Colleen Dean.
Oh, now I feel
They
bad.
have 2 sons. Clintus and Josh. And Neil.
God damn.
Neil, boy.
He's
Wearing a
married to
dare
Wanda
shirt with no bra.
Johnson.
She got some
They
big ones, though,
live
don't
beside of me.
I can't.
Edgar married Rita
Jesus.
Dangers. And they have 2
Is this like the part of the Bible where so-and-so begot so-and-so?
Father
Bowen.
Abraham
He lives
had
in
many
our
sons. Many sons.
All the children live.
Looks like they're trying to make another child right
Within an
there.
hour's drive away from us.
Good Lord.
Pretty good family.
Good Lord. They're not helping Southern stereotypes here, Josh.
They are not. All of the Bolins who live in the holler receive government assistance. For extra cash, the sons gather roots and sell moss.
Who do you sell fucking moss to?
Dude, arts and craft people buy the shit out of it.
Really?
I wouldn't suggest it as a career.
Would you like a filler?
No.
Figure I'll start talking like them. Shit.
I worked most of my life. I started when I was about 14.
Who killed him, maybe?
From then on up.
At Lonzo.
There wasn't one way of getting the money. I'll get out in the hills and get it.
What? There's money in them there heels.
It's in them roots, boy.
See, they're red.
Like
And
dog
they're
dick
like
red.
that, they bleed. That's why they call it bloodroot, I guess. I don't know. All I know, there's just money in it.
All right, then.
Yeah, it gets rough at the end of the month for me on just food stamps and stuff.
I need you my damn job.
I do this to help pay my bills.
I can't get over that old woman breaking that chicken neck.
Just what check I get don't pay all my bills, girl. If you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody.
Surely there's
Think
not a
what?
girl out there alone with him in the woods.
Rory Kennedy was.
It's always been easy to make it around here. I've always thought it was, if you weren't too sorry to get out and do something. Now, if you're too sorry to get out of the house, and you ain't gonna have nothing.
I have flashbacks of my father watching this.
I hate doing what I do. I like gathering moss. I like digging roots.
What the fuck, gathering
the
moss?
money don't come, like every week.
You'd feel like you'd run out of moss.
You'll get
You
a lot
will.
more than $120 a week if you stay busy.
In Tennessee, it's illegal to do what they're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Sell some ginseng.
Well, you don't need that thing.
Yeah.
Pull him up here. Jeremy, don't need that thing. He might be wanting to get a pictures of buying ginseng.
What are they selling stuff?
Ginseng.
My picture took of buying ginseng at all. You know who they are. They might be anything.
HBO, Chester, HBO.
What, Francis? $80, 5 ounces.
Sounds good.
5/16 is 80.
Well, he's went up $1, right?
Got a rape van in the driveway there.
I wonder
D-chord.
in the circle will be together.
Can you turn it down just a
That's
cunt hair?
G-chord.
There you go.
I'm trying to get the levels right. You don't want the sound to be not in there.
Now this is country as a motherfucker right here.
Yeah, there's bubbles in there. Said to put 'em in
Are they
there.
putting a bath bomb and some?
You ever had to do that, Richard?
This is how he gets a bath.
Actually,
every night.
kind of.
I don't got no
We didn't have bathtubs at my old house,
Make do what you got.
so we kind of did something like this. But she wasn't. My daughter wasn't this old. He's like 9.
That's your wash tub bath, boy.
Yeah, we gave my daughter a bath when she was like
Anything we wear in the
3.
house, that's where they come out.
Now I used to have one of those like
Clothes.
washing machines.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you have to use it?
Yeah, like it was before I got when I got in the first and second grade, we
I
didn't
use
have one
rainwater
anymore.
'cause I don't like to use the well water. It's got sulfur in it. I use the rainwater. I catch it in buckets.
Your memo was using one of those fucking washers
Yeah.
when you were around.
So funny story, my cousin who grew up with me, she had one of those Mickey Mouse watches that you hit a button and its arms would move and it
Yeah.
would play It's a Small World.
Yeah.
She left it in her pocket one day and it went through the ringer
I don't got that many
and
man.
it crushed it.
I'm done.
You're supposed to squeeze all the stink out, Richard.
It squeezed
Hanging up.
they didn't have spin cycles, so the ringer squeezed all the water out, and then you'd have
That's
to hang
what I'm
them up.
saying. That's what it does.
I want to say our washer was outside too. Like
Out by the garden.
Yeah, we take us a good walk of a.
it was by the killing
Good for
barrel
a
for the mice.
Note that motherfucker's got an achy breaky heart hat on.
Take Prozac to keep going.
Prozac.
And Respidow.
He's saying what he takes to
That's
keep
right.
going.
My Prozac's what I want, and that's what I worry about.
When we going fishing.
So who all in this video is dead now? Is he dead? Have you done any? I know you've done the research.
He has, as far as I know, Lonzo is not dead.
What, you're messing up my beer?
But the grandmother and the grandfather dead.
Yes.
You got to be down there by 11 o'clock.
That don't mean I can't come home and sleep.
Oh, yeah, you can come back
Oh,
to sleep,
yeah.
'cause I'm going to be down there till about 12 tomorrow night.
Is that the grandmother?
No, that's
God, she looks just like the grandmother.
Lonzo's his wife.
That motherfucker found somebody. How does that make you feel, single people?
Well, hell, in the hills, it's only so many women that ain't your cousin. And even then, it's like, well, it's debatable.
Yeah.
I might. Might Christmas wear dough on it.
What are they roasting? Oh, marshmallows.
Hog balls.
If they was to cut out all this welfare like they're talking about, like cut all these people off welfare, well, you'd have to sit and guard your garden. They
Really?
can't starve people to death. And they can't put everybody to work. It's just not there.
Oh, come on now.
I'd like for Jeremy to have
They can't put everybody to work.
It's just not there.
I was raised up.
I want my youngin' to be raised up better.
We didn't have no.
We had a pretty rough aggravating life.
I just still don't see how they took care of 13.
I don't either. Daddy said he's worked in his life. Only thing Daddy's worked.
I know,
is his
I've never seen
goddamn
this,
ass.
so
Well, now why not be straight about it, Paul?
Daddy was an alcoholic. He would stay drunk. He didn't bring food home. Mommy supported her young'uns.
Your daughter gonna be saying this about you?
No.
Daddy was a piece of shit. He liked to play wrestling man all the time.
Now let's tell it like it is, Charlotte. Now I've never seen this, so
Now, this is not the house I was born in.
try not to just
was a
watch
big
it.
log house. We had to get over all that mud. So I guess I was about probably 12-year-old whenever they built this house.
Oh. Oh, I bet it's
She's got hair longer than David Allen Coe.
Who lives here?
I don't think anybody does.
It's just empty?
I reckon they
That's
get
my
one of them
daddy
80
right
children to go live there.
Reckon. I've seen that
About,
picture of
I guess,
Jesus before.
76 years old when it was made. His mommy, and she's holding my two sisters.
She looks naked in the picture.
And the other little girl on the side is my sister Mary.
There's a lot of sadness in this.
Yeah.
And this is
I'm glad
me.
Thanksgiving's over because this would really have been a downer for me.
I was
I'm still thinking about that
10
damn
years
chicken
old
that
at
got its
time.
neck broke in the first scene.
How do you think you get chicken
I
nuggets?
know, it's just
Home now.
fuck.
You don't want to see it.
I don't
Daddy
want to
would
see it.
beat Mommy and pull her hair, kick her till I think she was going to die. Well,
That
I
horror.
was scared. I'd be scared of my daddy onto my mother beating on her. I'd be scared to move and crying my eyes out
scared.
of her.
That's
But
woman's
then Mommy
job.
took abusing right on and on. He even got the gun on her. Would keep us all tore up. We were scared for him to come home, afraid what he'd say. We were scared to leave home, go to school, afraid what he'd do to Mommy before we got
You ought to
back.
show your wife this video for when she starts getting lippy.
She's seen it before.
See, it could be worse.
You could be mommy.
Look at that arched doorway. That's pretty nice. Oh,
There's your food.
that's why.
There's your food. She went through a lot of pain. I can show you the scars.
You ever been to one of those homes, Josh?
6 years.
I sure have.
It's sad, man.
It really is. I had one old lady run up to me and grab me by the arm. Will you come to my room?
Sometimes I get
I was like
myself, I
10.
feel like
Yeah.
Scared the
standing
fuck
there.
out of me.
Did you go fuck her?
No. Yeah, I was 10 years old.
All right, old lady, I see you want the vitamin D.
She smelled like pee.
Yeah, it's sad. But you gotta fuck them.
That may have been Stolaboat's fucking
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
thing.
More on that some other time. Damn. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's sad, dude. Irie's son Edgar has been arrested for allegedly breaking and entering a neighbor's house. They didn't guard their garden, Josh.
My son's in jail. I hate to see him out there, but he'll get out.
I baked him a cake with a file in it to make
Breaking
sure.
and entering in a property, and so there was trespassing signs there. And
Yeah,
he
that's what made it
proceeded. He
illegal.
did not break no locks. He did not go to no fence. He come down by the barn and met the man, and he said he had nothing to hide from him.
He ain't got nothing.
Where they've got my brother right now at, I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know where to start to find.
There ain't no way I could. See, my my place is tied
Man,
up.
if she was
It's
looking at the
mortgage.
sun, she'd burn her eyes right
God
out. wouldn't she?
almighty,
Take
would she?
mortgage place. And,
She's
tried
got horse
everything,
eyes.
But nobody couldn't come up with the money.
You can almost see what's on her mind from that magnification.
The eyes are the window to the soul.
So what did he
I've seen in
do?
there. I've been in there, been places 3 times.
Daddy's done been locked up 3 times.
Ain't no disgrace get put in jail, just stay in there.
Hell of a motto, Gramps.
Yep.
Hey, ain't you got no breakfast for me? No, we heard it.
You done missed breakfast. I done ate it all.
Oh, that family member.
He punching that guy.
Got it?
Nah, he's still in there snoring.
Well, Edgar's wanting you to
Looks
come
like
get him.
Butthead's dad from
Yeah.
Do America.
Morgan County.
Sweet mustache. Look at that bed in the living room. Oh, we've all seen that. God, you're really making me relive some stuff here, Josh. Why are you attacking me?
Get up.
Ain't no disgrace sleeping in the living room. It's just staying in there all day.
I remember some of my friends said the worst thing about staying over at my house was they'd fall asleep in the living room and then wake up and like all these people be in there just hanging out.
Yeah. I was the one that said that.
Yeah. Oh. Then you started like sleeping on a mattress in my room.
Well, I would hear shit I didn't want to hear in there.
Like what?
Shit about your family and
Myers on the rack. How? She's too old.
She's like 60. How is she doing that still?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, my family wasn't too good to talk about personal life stuff in front of you. Adult visitation. Why'd the music just stop when he opened the door?
Because they're in jail.
I'm surprised they allowed him to bring the camera in there.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty ragged out.
Does he look guilty to you?
Yeah.
Now,
What's that guy's name that was in all the Adam Sandler movies?
these guys that can help, but
He was a
they have to hold
firefighter.
the backs.
Buscemi. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like Steve Buscemi.
Did you go in the house?
No.
So you've got a witness that was with you that you didn't even get out of the vehicle. That neither one of you got out of the vehicle. Sometimes somebody will tell you the truth, no matter how bad a liar they are or whatever. But you know,
Edgar's a piece of shit and he's a liar. I believe him though.
You know, and do this sort of thing.
I had to get up at the crack of 2:30.
He's always
Speaking of 2:30, I got about three that are three tooth that are out right now. They were hurting me.
No kind of trouble.
Good Lord.
And neither of the other boys has never been in no kind of trouble like this.
That woman's every bit of 100 years old.
You ain't got shit on your aunt, though, is she? Your great aunt, who would have been 173 this week. No? Okay.
Aunt Mildred.
You
Yeah,
babysit, or you go to jail.
Black truck on the
I said, by God, let's go to jail.
From here, and I never want to ever live here again. I hate this place.
Why'd you go to prison?
Trafficking in drugs.
Well, that's your fault.
I never even sold the stuff. It just happened to be there where it was sold.
I saved this out of my check.
$100, Josh.
Nurse.
She got more than that.
Continued on fixing this end of my house and get me a VCR.
But Edgar fucked that up.
$500. There's you.
Wow, so they're paying his bail?
Well, he didn't do nothing, Richard.
What was she going to fix on her house and get a VCR for $500?
Me and
Well, hell, they were putting mud on the roof to stop it from leaking.
we was going to put it
She's
up
probably
there
going to buy more
tomorrow
mud.
and get it out of jail. Which I'd do it for any of them. I mean, dirt's dirt, you know.
That's what I say.
Your brother's your
You
brother.
fix your roof
You
with
can
it.
get more dirt. But I got 7 brothers, but still yet I like to keep them all. I ain't got no, I've not got one to spare, you know.
Has anybody asked to borrow your brothers?
Let me borrow your brother for a
Okay, but
minute.
he is in our jail out here.
Well, to hear Kamala tell it,
Where
you
do you
know,
own the
maybe.
property?
In Perry County.
In Perry County.
Now, see, the deed is only like $2,000.
Are they putting the deed up?
Cash.
The amount is
In
going to
Leslie?
have to be worth $5,000.
Well, they told me in Leslie County I could do it. Well, now, how come they never told me this before I made this 2-hour trip?
I have no idea. But that's the way it is all over the state of Kentucky.
Wow.
Mine's not that.
They were going to put the house up to get this guy out.
Anybody else in the family?
Which is insane.
Well, Mommy's place, Denny's place, Piercy's place, none of them is valued at $5,000.
Jeez.
He's just stuck like Chuck. The deed, they told me out there, the deed had to be worth $5,000 to go a $2,500 bond. And I brought my deed and 500, and they wouldn't take it.
Wow. That ain't right. You know I can't read that.
I guess you gonna sit your ass in
I'd
here.
say you probably have to stay till Thursday until they have your arraignment, boom, and then lower the bond. I've done all I can.
How am I gonna get
I've
out?
offered to put my place up or whatever, and they won't take it.
Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna get out here and I think you be going nowhere.
He said, I don't think you'd be going nowhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave because I don't have to stay. Oh, Jesus. This is terrible, Josh.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I just feel sad.
Now, look, this is going to strike a chord with you as well. They're going to the Pentecostal Holiness Church of God.
Oh, Lord.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. You may notice that the preacher is wearing a guitar.
Yeah.
That means he's a good preacher.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's like the church is like in somebody's house.
Old dude had a washboard over there playing it.
Yep.
We went to a gimmick like this before.
Yep. I went like every Sunday and every Wednesday.
That's a lot of exercise, man.
Ooh, twice Sunday. The worst thing you could hear was, we're going to have a luncheon on Sunday. It's like, so we're never leaving. That's what you're telling me. We're going to be here.
Watch, here they go. Woo, Lord have mercy. I'm going to run through the church. I'm a Baptist by trade.
Yeah.
That scared the hell out of me when I went to your church.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I wasn't really happy to be there, to be honest. Everything was terrible. Like, everything you wanted to do was a
I
sin.
can't stay all time stressed out and depressed and worried over people.
What happened to the $500?
Well, Neil never brought it back.
After 17 days, all of the charges against Edgar were dropped, and he was released from jail. His arrest was the result of mistaken identity.
Wasn't he? He was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Now, this is funny as shit. Watch. It's hilarious.
How long had you been in jail?
17 days.
That ain't long to stay in jail.
I got used to it.
I got used to it.
I wanted to go back.
I stayed 5 days, as long as ever I stayed. I was drunk, trying to whoop the law.
Trying to whoop the law?
Trying to whoop the law.
I was mean back then. I guess that's where he could take his night.
Edgar, how many times you went to church since you come home? You said you was going to take the baby, Rita.
Good
start
Lord.
going to church.
Charlie Brown statues.
No, I ain't.
Let's go to church on Sunday. That's plenty of time.
If Rita won't go, you take Brittany and you just go to
Well,
church.
Mommy, I can't leave the house that young.
You should have stayed out of trouble.
Yep.
Well, he can't leave
It was
the
a
house.
mistake.
Been at home with her family.
So is he?
Stood out
He says he's under
running
house
roads.
arrest.
I don't know.
He can't
I don't
leave the
want him
house.
in jail, but he's fixing to go back.
See, I'm smarter than that.
Sure, we'll sit in this house.
Smarter than
and be in
that.
jail for another month.
Oh
It's like-
Lord.
He mistakenly was arrested.
They're giving him
And they
the
won't
lecture.
leave him the fuck alone. Now he's going to go to jail again
Yeah,
if he don't go to church.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you.
So if I don't go to church, they're going to arrest me?
It's Easter. Oh, look at those pants. Josh, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know every one of those eggs hard boiled. There ain't
You
no
saying
chocolate.
There ain't no plastic gimmick
There ain't
with
no
some
plastic.
candy in the middle?
There ain't no chocolate. These are all hard boiled.
Have you seen a piece of pavement in
Nope.
this at all?
I've seen rocks. Big stones.
Got you.
Yeah. There ain't no chocolate in here. Yep.
We're going to go home and fry up your Easter basket.
Oh, I'll be damned. There is some.
That was the prized egg.
Oh, okay. He won Easter.
She's the only one
He got the one with Smarties.
Says even took interested in doing this.
Took interested.
I taught her this.
See ya, Jeremy's home.
I'd bang a girl.
I know you would.
These are her first.
And she's what, 67?
No, she was like 30 back then.
My great grandmother.
So she's about 50 now.
Wove blankets
I'd
from
bang her.
sheep wool.
I know.
Not that one. The
They make their
younger
own
one.
It wouldn't shock me.
Then my grandmother, she done
I
the
know you
same
would.
thing. Quilting, made their own bed covers, and then mommy, she done the same thing.
I am just turned off
I'm
by
doing it,
grown
and then
people
Ricky
calling their mothers mommy.
my daughter and
Sorry.
Rena,
I am.
but I don't know.
Well,
I guess 'cause it's from generation.
poor old her won't get
down.
Josh's vitamin D, will she? Give it to her now.
Amongst other things.
To give it to her now, you'd need a shovel.
God damn.
Or a backhoe. You know, if you got a backhoe access, it'd be quicker.
Oh my God.
Years ago, I sold some of them.
It's damn chickens.
Poor little things.
Hey, she's snapping their neck,
Poor little things.
twisting them like a towel. That was a beautiful quilt.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody ever think maybe we should sell quilts?
They travel. Hey, that's like us back in
Yeah.
the day. We traveled an hour, but we didn't live in the fucking mountains.
Look at that bus. Not a lot of length to that one. And nobody
Our
questioned.
school system sucks.
It's so
I know
far
kids
away.
Graduated that don't know nothing. Don't know nothing about anything.
Some bitch sitting behind me.
Right, he is. There's nothing here for children. Nothing. And there is a lot of kids around here that's got their high school diploma and they're doing nothing. They've got no jobs.
Yeah.
Can't get
Well, granted,
married
there's
or
like
something.
a hill and fucking mountains, and that's it.
She lives in Hazard and goes to school. She wants to get out and go to college.
It'll be a radiologist or a nurse.
She's from
I
Hazard,
got her in the
Kentucky.
room alone and I just got on my knees and asked her and she said yeah.
Where was the
Will
ring?
you marry me? And I said, yeah.
Mommy's afraid she'll break my heart again.
She will.
She won't. She knows better.
She knows better.
She knows better.
If he wants to get married, fine. But it's not going to be easy for him.
It's not going to be easy.
I tried to
Hey,
explain
Gilbert.
that. It's not going to be easy.
Hey, Gilbert.
You have to have a job. You have to have a car, insurance. You know, you have to have it. A place to live.
That'd help. Or you can just
It
live in
takes
the
a
car.
lot to make it work.
I love how she was like, you got to have, and she paused because she didn't know what the fuck to have.
She don't have it.
Yeah.
The main thing is I need to get a job.
So I'm going to weed eat
I
this
know it's
hill.
gonna be hard and expensive, but
What does that sign
as long
say
as
he's wearing
she's
on his
happy,
back?
you know, I'm
Danger,
happy, that's
stand
all right.
back or something. He's a Crip member. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Member of the Crips.
Thank you.
The shit-eating grin that feller had.
At any point in this, do they start watching wrestling?
No, they
I'm
do
shocked.
not. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a picture of Ricky and Robert on one of those signs. up
No,
there.
no, no. In Kentucky, that would probably be like, I don't know, Dutch Mantel
Yeah.
or some shit like
Lawler.
that. Oh, Jerry Lawler.
That'll get me
Or
to the store
Superstar.
to get something for me and my woman to eat this weekend. Maybe. Gotta buy some pop, chips.
All right, this isn't
Whatever
southern
personal thing she
Kentucky. He said
No,
pop.
that's what they say. Like, past Tennessee, it's pop.
But you
No.
know,
It's
I'm getting
weird.
married next summer.
Oh, what is she going to do? No.
She's going on to school.
Okay, why can't you go on to school?
But that's not what I'm saying. Who's going
This
to
reminds me of one of your family dinners.
Nobody.
Who's going to support her?
We
while
had
she goes to
floors.
school?
I will. That's my problem. I can't.
No, that
go
one
to school
cunt that
for
comes
my
over
money
like 5 times a year and
Yeah.
will tell you about
I
life.
can go back later.
maybe. But
I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I drive a 96 Toyota.
It won't go back later, though. It won't go back later.
There's not just me. I got cousins right now that they can't get nothing done because they ain't got nobody that's gonna help them.
Everybody got to help you.
And there'll never be nothing.
I'll tell you, the best way it was to get work.
If you want hardly talk, you can't.
Buddy, I have talked.
But you can't hardly get
See,
no
that's
work.
what everybody wants to say, that I don't try to do shit around here.
Oh,
I
mate.
fucking try.
Oh, we
Until
got.
you can say you're gonna help me, you can't fucking say nothing.
I bought my own ride when I was 18.
Yeah, well that's y'all. Well, I don't want to be like him.
Is that a Dikembe Mutombo poster?
It looks
Sure,
like,
he
yeah,
got his own
it
ride
does.
when he was 18.
Not in my
and he's
house.
Doing nothing now, except living
Right next to a
month
Budweiser
to
poster.
month of getting a check, digging roots. That's a great living, ain't it?
Sounds like it to me. Hell, you got to work like a punch a clock or anything.
And every one of my uncles, except a couple, is doing the same damn thing. Nothing.
one drunk out in the back. It's like, well, no, your Uncle Leroy.
He's in jail still.
Or whatever you want to call this place.
Look at those third place trophies in the background.
Little tiny things.
Man, there's so much poverty and despair in this, Josh.
This place is
Took a boat and
just a hole in the wall. Right
He's from
there's the only way
Cincinnati.
you can live. Get
Ohio.
some food and live. That's it. Wait for a little government check to come in. So I got out of here. I never want to come back here and live.
Oh, yes, you do.
Just to visit. And when mom and daddy's gone, that's it.
I'll stay here a while.
She'll die right here in this hole.
We gotta take a road trip to see this old home front, Josh.
I think we should. It'd be awesome.
Maybe, maybe not.
I was always wishing one of my uncles would just say, let me take him, because I'd have sure went.
Now, he might have diddled with me a little bit, but I'd have took it, go to Cincinnati.
Clintus could have saved himself a long time ago by getting away.
How you like
know,
that
he's-
tuss at the
not
end of
bad boy,
Clint?
he just needs to get away
Clintus.
from all this.
Clintus.
That's what he needs. He knows what he needs. He don't need nobody to tell him that. There's nothing here for him.
Wow. I don't know what to say, Josh. I'm just,
Won't you come up? Stay with
You're
me,
mesmerized.
Yeah.
Find you something to do in Cincinnati. Ain't gonna hurt to come up and stay and see what you want to do.
Look at that old Pepsi right there.
Might just do that. If her mom says she can come, she's welcome to come.
oh, you're getting married.
Just,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't be hauling her little ass across state lines. I'll get in trouble.
Somebody offers you a hand, the chance to take something. Just take the chance. I mean, you ain't gonna lose nothing. You can always come back home with your tail between your legs.
Pat Patterson's offered a lot of hands to help.
Jesus.
Right here.
Push it and pull it.
Nobody, like I said, nobody never offered me. If you ain't wanting them for you, there ain't no use me asking you or offering it for you. You gotta want it.
At least they got street lights. They ain't got a fucking street, but they got street lights.
See what we can do. All right.
Little orange shit. I like those a lot more better
Yeah.
than the bright ass fucking camera flash ones.
Although the bright ones are bigger, they burn brighter.
About that. Well, ain't no hurry. Whenever you ready. You see, Dave?
Cricket sound is deafening.
Those frogs, man.
We don't have that type of shit. Well, we don't live in the
Thanks a
damn
whole lot like I
woods
do.
though.
No, we get some
him to
loud
come
bullfrogs around here.
Offer me a chance like that no one else around here would. Made me feel like at least someone wants to give somebody else a chance.
You know, like I said, I've watched this before, and the whole time in the back of my mind, something's saying, "Well, if you want to quit bitching about being poor, go get a job." But that's the thing. Where the fuck are they going to work? There's nothing for like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. They go like
I don't know though, man. They got Pepsi. If you got Pepsi and
There's
mustard
one
and
guy
ketchup,
running that store where they buy it probably.
If you got all that, you can find a job.
Maybe.
What are you gonna say it or not? What?
Salad mustard.
Bless the meat
Lay in my skin. Lay back both ears and cram it in.
What?
Amen.
Youngins, when I was raised up, we was lucky to have bread for supper.
I wonder whatever happened. Did they do a deep dive on what happened to these people after?
They have a
like a thing at the end?
Facebook group for them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Them was hard times.
Gee, I packed milk from Floyd Jr.
The
all the way up here.
look, listen.
10 foot of snow on the ground.
10
Found
foot of
out it
snow.
was
on
hurting,
there?
had to go all the way back.
You don't know
He
what
snuck
hard
in a
time
runt.
All the way back and get more.
We heard runt.
You don't know what hard
That's the
time
first
is.
time I've ever heard runt,
Apparently
like on
you don't
TV.
live my life, do you?
I knew that was some shit I made up.
He just threw one of those.
When I was your age,
Here we go.
I wasn't
I'm
allowed.
tired about hearing about your age.
I wasn't allowed to bring my woman home without I married her.
You wasn't even home at my age.
Well, I've got 2 babies and fixing to get another one.
Huh?
Shirley Whirly.
I think the
He
girl's
don't
in
need no.
trouble.
He don't need to get
That's a
married.
bit of a smartass, ain't he?
The girl is
He
in
is.
trouble.
He ain't got a good job and a home to take a woman to. He ain't got no use for her.
He said the girl. She said the girl's in trouble.
13, 14.
That's what she said. She said she's 17.
17. She'll be 18.
Really, we're waiting until she's 18.
Well,
actually.
legally you have
And
to.
a lot of these people was married or gone out of their house before they was even.
13, 14.
Yeah, really.
Jesus.
A lot of them had kids before they was the age we're gonna get married at.
Most of my friends got married when they was in the
Married.
7th grade.
They got married when you
They'd
in
be
the
like
7th
12
grade?
and 13 years old, and they already got babies. And
Babies.
that's, I guess it's how our culture is, and we get married when we're young. And
Marred.
Marred.
Get marred in the mud? Marred up?
And most of them have babies when they're. Some girls have babies when they're 12 years
Babies.
old.
See, it's documentaries like this
I
that
do
give us
think that's
Southerners
kinda
a
young
bad
to have
name.
a baby, because I mean, you're still a little baby when you're 12 years old.
They don't give anybody a bad name. It's, they're just a little behind the times.
You put about 5 years on it, then babies can have babies.
And I guess that's what they get.
Safe
I know that without her, I can't make it. I can't.
You're every bit of
Let her
18
be
years
there
old,
for
Clint.
me.
Did they make it? Did Clint and her
give me
make it?
support like
Spoiler
Well, I'm
alert.
not gonna fucking say that right
Oh,
now.
that
Calm me
means they
down when I'm
didn't.
mad.
They might have did.
I hope me
They
when
might
I'm
have done
sad.
it. They might done it.
No, that means a lot.
I doubt it. I doubt they did it. I know what you're thinking, Josh.
What?
When you were her age, you would have had babies with her.
She's older than me, Richard.
She is older than you. She
Because
would've
this
been-
was taped 97, 98.
Yeah, but still, if you comment on her right there, you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
She's 17. You can't look at babies like that.
Now, if you're in, I think it's Florida or Alabama.
Don't you hate
can.
those creeps that know those rules?
Dude, I didn't know, but one state, I think it's in the South, is 16 years old. That is fucking crazy.
My sister lives over there.
Yeah, I think in New York it's like 7. What?
But she lives by herself and has for 29 years.
Did she just say what I think she said?
Yes.
When she was a little girl, there was a big old mulberry.
Is that her
tree
yelling?
up here on the hill, and these rocks thrown in. hit her.
Listen.
They shook a rock out and it hit her on top of the head, and they never did take her to the doctor.
So she's got brain damage.
She's been like
I
that ever
guess.
since.
They shook a rock out.
Of a mulberry tree. Hit her in the head.
What was a rock doing in a mulberry tree?
Falling from the hills. Now look, Granny's got a machete.
Hey,
What's that for?
what you doing?
I'm playing hide and seek.
Huh?
I'm playing hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek.
Well, you are cleaned up. You want to show him your little house?
I ain't got nothing here.
Granny directs the cameraman in the house with the
We went
machete.
out to the cliff.
Why does she have a
Yeah, it's
machete?
cleaned out now.
I don't know. I've wondered that.
Never
I guess
know
in
when-
case her sister got a little squirrely.
Joni called and asked how you was doing.
Told her I ain't
told
been
you
up
that
here
you
in
was
about a
getting ready
year.
to put your garden out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to plant a garden, ain't you?
All right. Well, I'll try, but I don't know where I'll be able to work it right.
Last winter, she couldn't.
Is it worth it? Can you work it? Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it?
It's y'all know it might maybe frost now. It's y'all know it
Y'all
might
need
maybe
to be
frost.
fresh now. You got a good garden, reckon I'll
When
work
her
it.
husband was leaving, he treated her real bad. See, when Marion,
Well, she had a man treated like it wasn't a dog.
Lord have
You
mercy,
ain't supposed to be mean to dogs.
he treated her in ways that
My grandpa
been
would have
killed
treated a
for.
stray cat.
he had no stick.
I don't mean
he
this
kept
to sound
behind
ugly.
The door. And he called it Old Hector.
Oh,
And that's all she talked about, Old Hector.
she didn't
He's
like old
waiting
Hector,
when I
did
get
she?
home, Old Hector.
That was
And
his
nobody
whomping
didn't
stick.
Think about him, hitting her with a stick, but he'd beat her with that stick.
Oh, Hector.
I just
then
carry a
she'd
damn
say
machete
that
with
he
me when I go in.
Never know if she's going to have old Hector when I come up to the house.
Oh, Jesus. I hate to sound like ugly about this, but how do you tell which one of them is mentally disabled in this family?
Oh, God.
I mean, let's be honest. Look at them, dude. How they sound and how they talk. There was that one guy. What the fuck? Everything about this, Josh, is just sadness.
That's great.
You realize
these people are happy.
At this time, the NWO was running wild.
I know. Well, yeah, because it was 97, 98. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They were starting to, like, peak.
They didn't have cable, though, so they didn't know.
Yeah. But that's the same times we're talking about here. This looks like how we were living when I was, like, young. Like, 4 or 5 years old. So Irie's granddaughter, Samantha, has left her husband, Jody, and moved in with her grandparents.
That maybe Kendra and Dina might get hurt, maybe trying to help me or trying to go out or
Before
maybe
you
see
ask.
something that they didn't
Absolutely.
want to see or should not see.
Really?
Like maybe him hitting me or having me
That's
down
Jody
on
the
floor
bastard.
like he usually does, or choking me. And I know that
That poofy front
it's not
mullet.
right for no one to let their kids see nothing like it.
She's got 1988 hair in
If I
1997.
go outside, I'm scared to death.
He's a
Because you don't never
he's a looker,
know
right?
What he's gonna do.
No
I
wonder
can't
he's
go
so damn
nowhere.
mean. Look at
I
him.
can't hardly sleep.
That motherfucker just looks
I
like
don't know
shit.
what
I know
he's
he's
gonna do
mean as a
next.
snake, too.
I tell you what,
I
he
am
ever
afraid for my
gets a
life.
receding gum line. Motherfucker be all teeth.
You gotta let me put you in there now because you gotta get up and go to school.
How did they have beds? They just got there.
Probably if I didn't have
They're
Kendra and
T90
Dina,
little beds.
I'd take him back. But Kendra and Dina, I mean, if you've got kids, that's about all
So
that you
even
do
though
have.
he choked you on the ground and whooped the hell out of you
Kendra Dina's
and
my
all
life.
that,
If I
if you didn't have them
them,
kids,
then
you
it
take
wouldn't
them
be
back.
no use to me.
Those kids are probably like, what, 21, 22
I
now?
wouldn't give them for nothing.
Yeah.
24 maybe?
Yeah, or
Maybe
older,
even
older
older
than that,
than that,
really.
yeah.
They was born in the early 90s. They almost 30, dog. They
Wow.
almost 30.
Well, I didn't feel it.
Granny's an asshole, ain't she?
Jody tied a curtain around Samantha and set it afire and made her stand, let it burn off of her.
Oh, God.
And she didn't tell
Somebody
that
say
till
something about fire it up,
Go
Richard.
to the shelter home. Then she told him. She wrote down
That outside
everything
freezer,
that
Josh.
he'd done to her that she could remember on
That's a dead
3
giveaway.
long sheets of paper
Everybody
that
has an
long.
outside freezer in the South. What they did back then.
The judge had
That's
her
where
to
the
do
Popeyes was at your house. That's where the dead squirrels were at mine.
That's where the coonskins were in my other
I'll
house.
tell you what made her leave me. He tried to run over her in a truck. He had the 2 girls in the truck. He told her, he said, I'm going to kill you.
Don't you love those exaggerated
I like the way
Southern
she looks in that
stories?
black dress.
They had him in jail.
Come
a
on
long
now.
time, and I don't know how he got out.
Come on, Josh. I can't. No.
If you had enough Jack in you, you would.
No.
The police.
What? Yes, and ask me, do you have any Jack right now? No, I said you. If you had Jack, you would.
For over 100 miles to come from Hazard to over here.
Ooh.
That's kind of fucked up. Did you hear what she said?
What'd she say?
She said the police don't want to help her because they got to travel 100 miles to get to them. That's why they can't have jobs. The police can't even get to them. What the fuck?
Well, you know, when you ever had those like aunts that would, hey, beat on her, you know, some of that is exaggerated. You know what I mean?
This is what Jody did to the house. I don't think they're exaggerating.
Okay, maybe they didn't. Either Jody or the Doberman Pinscher they have living there.
I don't think the Doberman Pinscher did this to the Bible. Watch.
Oh, Jody done ripped up the Bible?
Made her cry.
Is that $1 on the fridge?
He had tore the Bible up and took the flowers that we had planted and threw them over the hill and left me a note on the table.
What'd it say?
Stabbed the
He
fucking
busted
TV.
The TV and the VCR. And cut
What
the
did he put
couch
in
and
it?
Chair up.
That's a knife.
That looks like pliers.
Oh, maybe so. The red's the ones that God said.
It's like you don't need it. Don't need IT. That's like,
I try not to let it, get to me, but
all of a sudden,
It's
Jody
just-
busts out the fridge. Come here, bitch, I'm back. Run.
about what he does. And he gets by with it because he's always got by with everything he does.
Damn, Josh, this is a bummer ass show. Who would have known that the luckiest motherfuckers in this was the damn chickens?
That's why
They got their necks broke in the first scene. Poor little thing. They getting their easy way out right now.
Poor little things.
Man, that smokestack knows how to play the blues, don't it?
Ain't nobody leaving this place without singing the blues.
And all those nightgowns.
Can you imagine what old Wanda looks like in one of them?
I can't even pretend, Josh. I can't even pretend. Man, Labor Day.
Boy.
I can't even, dude. What's the conflict in this?
Well, Edgar was in jail.
We're only halfway through.
More than that.
Oh, is there credits and stuff on here?
Not really.
This is every year thing.
Yeah, Labor
Ever
Day.
since I can remember, it's been every year.
Labor Day is an everyday thing.
And he's related to everybody here.
Yeah, from uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, aunts.
third cousins.
Wives, ex-wives, sisters, same thing.
That was like that birthday party you were at last night, right? I passed by that house. They had all the windows, the blinds drawn and
Yeah.
shit. There's like 800 people in that fucking
It
house.
looks like it. It's not.
Wow. Every bit of 60 people were at that
I'll
fucking
be honest
house.
with you, though, man. I know that looks like Southern hillbilly stuff. That's probably some good eating right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
As long as you don't ask too many questions about who cooked it.
Who's that? Jody.
Jody sighting.
Uh-oh. They gonna whip the shit out of Jody.
I don't understand why they didn't.
Oh.
Irie, can you introduce us to Jody?
Jody who?
Samantha's husband.
No.
Jody bad.
But I tried to pay her $100 not to marry him before they ever married.
$100, you don't marry him.
He's the type of guy that they show on TV that wind up killing their women. Beating them to death or something. That he beat the shit out of me a couple times.
Who is that guy?
He's the oldest brother. Patrick.
Jody beat the shit out of him?
Couple times.
Oh.
Jody bad.
I love how it's ironic that that kid had a White Sox hat on. There had been a white sock in that family. Off-white. Best they can do.
Motherfucker's cream now.
You get that damn camera out of my face.
Who is that?
The only motherfucker with a car
Yeah,
for
right.
100 miles.
Oh, you hit it. He hit her, didn't he? Yeah, and he spit in her face. I seen that.
Well, why didn't you help her?
Where'd he hit you at?
He spit in my face, Daddy. Pushed me in the stomach.
That's
What
her
I didn't
dad.
understand, why didn't all the relatives go up there and just tear his ass up?
Yeah. Because they're about talking, Josh.
Now, you know, if that little squirrely bastard beat that big guy
Yeah.
a couple of times, he might be bad. But there's like 80 of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He was up on that
Spitting in my
hill.
face, I just couldn't take
The police ain't they're 100 miles or
So I'm always
more.
waiting for
So
him to do something.
That-
I told him today that's what I was doing, just waiting on him to finish me off. And he
Why
said,
would you-
well, said that that my time was coming and that I'd better watch my back. And I told him, I said, well, why don't you just go ahead and get it over with? I said, that's all you like doing anyway.
Damn. Everything about this, Josh, is depressing.
We've been laughing our ass off.
Some of it.
What's wrong?
Oh.
Kind of make you inner reflect, huh?
My father-in-law had a garden, and when I say a
Me and
garden,
Bascom worked
his did not look like that.
every summer.
And
makes a
like
big
every time they
garden.
said something about a garden, I
have
was
our
like,
food
"That's not a
provided.
garden." My grandfather had our
For
whole
winter.
backyard looking like this
Right.
shit.
Provided with other
I was like, "That's
people.
not a garden." I see a lot of grass out there.
Yeah.
There was no grass in my backyard for the longest time.
Hell, my granddad had a garden on one side of the
Yeah.
house. It was two gardens.
Yep.
That with a little strip in between them. And then they had that land out there on Chester Levee where he had like 5 or 6 of those
Right.
gardens.
This really helped keep the bugs from getting on it. And worms.
Just kind of make you have a ringing in your ear when you eat the shit, though. Kind of weird.
What are they throwing on this?
7 dust, I think.
Is that 7 dust? We throw 7 dust on a corn. We call it family values tour around here.
I think it's. the
Ironically,
right
that
thing to
was
do is
fixing to happen.
Teach your children
Yeah.
they have to work if they live in this world.
I love how she's just like free-handing the 7 dust. No gloves on or nothing.
Well, she's about over with on her run
Yeah.
anyways.
She's like, I'm 45 years old. I'm about done it. Your ears ring. Mama, this cream corn's good, but I don't feel nothing no more.
I can like see noise now. It's the damnedest thing.
Shirley has broken off her engagement to Clint.
He cannot live without her.
Yeah.
I want you to know that.
She didn't. Yeah, the mother was right.
I miss her.
Wu-Tang.
It hurts to, think about it.
He lose an arm?
No.
I can go do
What is he
stuff.
listening to?
Rap. I don't know.
I love how he's got his room painted black.
I ain't got all the shit, that I did have to worry about, but I still got enough.
I love how he patched the
Yeah, I
wall and
loved
didn't
her.
feel
I
like
loved
painting it.
Screw that love stuff. I mean, it's over, it's done.
Is that a gun he's toting, or is that a
think
cell
about
phone?
Well, damn sure in a cell phone.
Don't start fucking with me, Dad.
He don't have cable.
What are you mad about?
alone, man.
What are you mad about?
That's one of your uncles.
What's he mad about?
Somebody.
I ain't done nothing to him. What's he mad about?
He broke up with Shirley.
Oh, hell with Shirley.
Broke up with her a long, long time ago.
Do you know anybody named Shirley, Josh?
Older people.
Yeah.
She has caused too much. I mean,
You can hear the rap playing in his room. Tell me there's a bit of insulation in that house.
You know how it feels.
to lose a girlfriend, I've lost a boyfriend before.
Oh, yeah, that's a country girl right there.
Looks like you've lost a battle to chiggers. Look at those arms.
You had a boyfriend before, and how old are you?
I
9.
don't know how she made
So
it.
Josh, we're talking
Oh my God.
2007, 2017, 29, 18, 29.
How you know if you love somebody?
I went to find out. It was a kiss. Find out.
Did you ever kiss Yorn?
Yorn?
How many kisses?
About every day.
Oh, you must have done a lot of loving. What do you mean you start trying that, Polly?
We're too old.
We're too old to love.
That's what she tells him instead of a headache now.
Sitting on a fucking milk carton.
That's what you do in the country for boredom.
Crossword puzzle or word find.
Are you going over to Johnny's?
I don't know. Mommy, I can't go nowhere.
Mommy?
Why?
I'm broke. You can't go places without money, Mom.
Well, you have to have money to go to somebody's house for it.
You have to have money to go do stuff, Mom. You don't want to go. It'd be the same thing if I didn't have money. I'd go there and sit. When I could sit here and sit.
Well, he's got a
You wanna
point.
eat, don't you? I have to have backer.
Backer?
He got to have his backer.
I ain't getting
Like a money backer?
Well,
big on that.
why
Maybe
would we
some
get in a
wacky
big fucking
backer.
argument over that?
Because why don't you go find you a little job somewhere?
Bull fucking shit.
You mean a job?
I know we would.
Fuck that.
You rely on people to give you money.
I ain't asking no motherfucking body to give me money.
Well, you keep asking.
I didn't ask nobody.
That's
You
funny.
gotta have money every time you go.
I didn't ask you for a goddamn penny.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Go get your little job somewhere, but you gotta walk your motherfucking ass to get it.
Sounds like a perfect paper route. They walking through my room because the toilet's here.
I know the feeling.
You're gonna walk your ass to get it.
Go get your little job somewhere. Walk your motherfucking ass to get it.
Is that Jody in the punching bag in there?
I think that is. Old Patrick got the one up on him.
Yeah.
Put a tater sack over his head, chloroformed him, and put him in there.
Otherwise, we'd be sitting here. I'd rather just sit here and sit somewhere else. Jesus. I mean, he's got a point, but...
Lonzo got to have his Prozac.
By certified mail. I bet you Lonzo has sold some of those Prozacs. If I was a...
To who? Nobody's got any money.
Somebody around there. If I was assuming. I'm just speculating here. I don't know that for sure. Sure do have the animals around, don't they?
That's to eat when time get hard.
They have burned medicine at the comes today. They
I wanna get one of them hats.
Call Paula and ask her
You
what
can
she
wear it
do
that
with my
high.
paperwork.
I will.
Get it.
He's the inventor of the flat bill hat.
Had
Look at
one
that
for
satellite
3 days.
dish.
It's a big motherfucker, bull.
Never gone this long without it since I've been on it.
What was
Been on it
Prozac?
over
They don't
4
use it that
years.
much anymore, do they?
Yeah.
They do? What's it for? It's nerves?
Right now,
Depression.
I feel to
Yeah.
get it. How would you like to live like this and stay on the porch? Don't go nowhere, drive, nor do nothing.
I didn't think you had a car.
And take medicine every day and every night.
Without the medicine, this was like your life for 2 years. Why does it always look like he can't walk a straight line?
Medicine for the
He
month.
might not can.
I've been stealing this from for about 3 months now. Certified mail.
That redneck electric line run across the house.
Yeah.
On the bottom.
That's how we get power over the neighbor's house.
They could be like, you steal cable from the neighbor.
So he does certified mail deliveries.
I guess the mailbox is so goddamn far down the hill.
I need one of them now.
Who's that whirlpool?
That's to you.
I don't know no whirlpool.
That better be a Kenmore or nothing, goddammit.
That will straighten you right out.
I'm gonna take me one too, hell.
Feeling a little anxious.
Now see?
That walk down the road, I had to fight off 3 bars. You had to throw the bear a Prozac as well. He passed out. He stopped spooning me. I took off.
I bet you know I'll sleep at a while.
Especially when I take
It
2
don't
more.
want me to get too hot and too
Meat?
aggravated on counting my head.
Just sitting down on the
We got
counter.
meat sitting out on the table.
My head was in it.
That made Lonzo's second wreck. See, he was in one years ago, too. Him and Pierce
What happened to the
wrecked
one
down
that was
there
in
on
jail?
Hanzo, and Lonzo
That
went
looked
to
like
when
Steve
he was in.
Buscemi's brother.
He never went to church with him. He went back to
One
jail.
more hit
Yeah.
and my head could finish it for me.
I mean, honestly, if you had the choice, what would you choose?
Get fed 3 times there.
Either way, you ain't leaving on Sunday, especially if they say luncheon.
And this is a haunted house
Jesus.
for the kids of Salt community.
It was already a haunted house.
That's gotta be Karen. Oh my God. They sure do go balls deep on Halloween not to have anything.
Yeah. This where we rub the chicken blood on us.
Poor little things.
You're right. They do go balls deep on Halloween. That strobe light ain't really saying much in the black plastic.
What does that say about taking your 3-year-old to a just a fucking terrible haunted house? Like, scary as shit. That scared the shit out of me, dude.
It's already scaring the shit out of me. And they don't even have costumes on.
Next month or the month after.
I feel like that's the way they should be living anyways.
All the shit I bought for a fucking house. Huh?
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 I don't give a damn.
What am I supposed to do with this toaster, Shirley?
Why you do that to me? For real, I don't
They
want
got the
no
phone
damn
wired.
lies.
Well, I told you to throw clean. I don't know why I did it.
If you love,
I guess I was thinking stupid.
if you love me in the first damn place, you wouldn't have dumped me for nothing stupid like that.
What was the reason?
Like I dumped you for somebody
She
else
ain't
or
know.
It was dumped for something.
He just fart.
He's ripping his jeans for some reason.
Huh? I'm sitting here fucking, I don't know. I'm ripping my fucking pants in half.
Lord.
Because I'm fucking mad. Why am I mad? Huh?
Don't have no voice to move forward. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, I can't
Why
stand
do
it.
you do that for?
I can't help it, man.
Stab him with them scissors. I bet he won't do it no more.
You want me to get Jody up here? He'll straighten your ass right up.
I did everything I could for you.
He's got a
Shirley.
knife, so I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, there's no way ever in my fucking life I never done you wrong.
Look at those sweat
I
stains in
couldn't
it.
fucking imagine why the fuck, what the hell could I do so bad to just never fucking want me again?
Well, you don't have a job.
Tell me.
Get a job.
that I didn't love you
Throws a
more than you
crossword
did
puzzle
me.
at her. You say get a job. You have to ride a fucking Huffy to get there.
I want to read you something I wrote just a long time ago.
This is great.
I want to read you something I wrote you a long time ago. It's something like a poem, but it really ain't.
When I think of him, it fills me full of joy, happiness, and life, which I've never done before. He makes me feel so good, and he feels so good whenever we make love. He's the best looking man I've ever seen. If he wasn't in my life wouldn't be worth living. My life and my heart is in the palm of his hands, and I pray to God that he'll take care of it. God, what has happened to me? Am I crazy over him or what? Is it love? If not, then what is it?
Is it love that I'm feeling? Could this be
I
love?
want to know. I mean, is that the truth?
I swear to God, it's the truth, Clint.
I don't want to swear, man.
Right now and tell you.
In the eye.
I want a promise.
I know you get that one dead eye.
He must have a glass
Right
eye.
now in a heartbeat.
I'm marry you right now.
Who's it up to?
It's up to you.
Who's it up
You
to?
get married, and I care for you more than anything in this world, and I always had, and I always will.
So what happened? How did they break up and then?
It never showed.
So they got back together?
Like a splice in time where they didn't record.
Yeah.
Because it's the same year or over a year, but they had the old Pepsi cans at first, and then they had the blue ones.
The new ones.
Yeah.
I feel like
Where are they recording at?
I don't have
The
to
bedroom.
talk to you
of
about
it. Did you ever have to do this with your mom when you wanted to get married?
I feel that
Talk to
I
her?
should.
Is that what you're saying? Did I have to talk to her when I wanted to get married?
When we get married.
World, are you gonna support her?
Listen, I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Get you a job.
And
1:15 in the morning?
Yep.
what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna call David.
Where is she gonna stay?
What do you mean where's she gonna stay? She's gonna live with me in
Where?
Ohio. I'm moving away.
Okay, Clint. You are 20, and I know that.
20?
He just
And you're old
graduated.
enough to do
Did he just
anything
graduate?
you
I thought he was
want.
18.
Mommy can't tell you who you can and
I
cannot
know
marry,
that, Mom.
but that don't mean I have to like it, right?
You're
It
right,
would
Mama.
break
You're
my
right.
heart
Mommy.
If you couldn't accept someone I love as a family.
As a family.
She is going to be the one that makes you grandkids.
I know that
She's
now.
going to be the one that's going to take care of your son until the day I die, Mommy.
My
Which will be
son
pretty
will
soon.
Be taking care of her,
If I keep
right?
chewing
Yes,
that
I
backer.
Taking care of you,
Listen,
'cause I know
shut
how
up.
she is.
You don't know, Mommy. You never took the
That
time
mommy thing is
to even
weird.
talk
It's
to
fucking
her.
weird.
I'm trying to be calm, Mommy. I'm
Well,
trying
I thought
to
it was
talk to
Mama.
you.
I thought Mama was the
Man
southern
to
thing.
mother, Mommy.
Evidently not.
There you go.
That's some leftover British shit, man.
Yes, Clint.
Mommy,
Mommy?
can I go out and kill tonight?
I love you too, Clint.
All right, so Clint's getting married, huh?
Getting married.
Getting married, moving to Ohio.
Oh, hi.
I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit scared. And
Scared.
So they going to Hazard right
getting
now.
butterflies.
Are they? Going to pick her up?
I don't know
At
what I
least to
wanna
see
do.
her.
Well, he's already asked
And I
her.
don't
Does
know
he
what
have to
I'm gonna
ask
say to
again?
Shirley either.
I think the one
I
time
haven't
should
really
count.
seen her.
It should.
Wow. But it seems like years.
That's one of those roads you have to pray nobody's coming around the corner.
I guess. There's Mama Shirley and Shirley.
The mama don't look that old.
Are you alright?
Probably isn't.
Sure.
Shirley's 17, so she's probably about 29.
I love they do a wide shot of. She don't look like she's too happy to be hugging him. You smell like bar shit. Samantha goes to family court. What's family court?
Divorce.
Oh.
Samantha Canada versus Joel Edward Canada. Let the record reflect that Miss Canada is present, represented by her attorney, Peter Allman. Joe Edward Canada is not present. Would you raise your right hand and be sworn? Do you swear or affirm to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
So they're getting a divorce. Is that what this is?
Can you tell the court
It
where
is.
you were married and when you were married to Mr. Canada?
Well, I was married, not married.
March the 22nd.
Do you have to do this when you go through one of these? Go to court?
That was in 1991?
Yeah, it was 1991.
Really?
Well, supposed to. I didn't, but
When was the last time
You
been
pulled
in
the old
contact
Joe
with,
and didn't
Mr.
show up,
Canada?
did you?
neither of us went.
Has he paid you any support whatsoever? Was he employed at any time during the marriage?
A few times, yes.
Damn, you got me wondering if I'm married illegally.
The one would be 4 years of age.
I never thought about it, but we paid the money.
Yeah.
We went to the lawyer's office, signed the
Well,
papers.
surely.
But we're supposed to do some kind of counseling and go
Yeah.
to a hearing or something.
Right.
We never did any of that.
Yeah.
I'll award you the permanent custody.
I don't know.
How would you look into that?
Visitation will be.
I reckon if I try to get married another time.
you already did.
Well, yeah, but your mother-in-law married us. How would they know?
There's paperwork that has to be done.
Maybe it would have got red flagged. Hopefully, yeah.
You would think either that or you're fixing to go to jail, and I'm about to do this podcast with BT.
You're dying. It's the other way around.
I feel pretty good. I mean, I know that, I don't have to be bothered with it no more.
Welcome back to Rent Back and Polygamy.
It should have been years ago. It's going to take me a while.
You changed
but
the
I'm
name,
getting
huh?
started.
Yeah, Rent Back and Polygamy.
I like it.
Samantha's ex-husband gets into trouble in northern Georgia.
Jody's mommy called, and she said that Jody and this other guy got into it.
You're
at a
going to go
party,
to the
And this other guy grabbed him around the neck or something because
Murder
he was flirting with
charge.
his girlfriend.
after victim dies.
And he stabbed this guy.
Oh, wow.
Now they've got him in there for murder.
Jeez.
And they're waiting 90 days, I think she said, before they set his bond.
Well, if you send him any pictures in there, you change that hair up.
So he might have done it. Well, I figured he'd get into it with somebody around here, but
I was thinking when they zeroed back when that guy was that young boy Clint was hugging his girl Shirley, and you see his pants all sewed up.
He probably killed Bob and Eileen, Samantha, Patrick.
I don't know any of these
I'm
people.
surprised it didn't happen a long time ago. And I told him that too.
I
Mom and
did.
him just said, well, if we would have been together, it would have probably been me.
Well, you told him finish it
Yeah,
off.
I told him to do it. He showed me the knife. It's my grandmother's machete.
She took to the R-word house.
When did you move in here?
About 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Is that the R-word house?
No. I didn't have
It's
nothing.
funny. You see that little statue of a dog, and there's dog food underneath it. He ain't ate in a week.
Henry called this their toy room.
He don't like company.
Big.
A toy room. It's a 14 by 14. It's a very spacious room.
And that was supposed to have been
Speaking of not very spacious, I told a woman in Walmart today I was trying to squeeze through one of them aisles that they remodeled.
Yeah.
I said, this is tighter than a Chinese closet. She just looked at me like I had murdered her son or something.
It does sound like a slur in some way.
This is a lot nicer than what the trailer was. And I'm glad, I don't know, it's just...
How did she afford
it's
that
a whole
place?
lot better, I done better.
She sells her
than what I
Prozac
figured I could
every
do.
month.
Ooh, those teeth.
Oh, where will the wedding supper
Oh, it's
be?
Clint and Shirley's wedding?
Oh, where will
Is this the
wedding
finale of the
supper
show?
be? Uh-huh. Where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder in the hollow tree.
Yeah, could you tell me
Where
how
will the
much it
wedding
costs
supper
us to
be?
Get a marriage license?
They're just now.
$34.50. All right. Do they have to have a blood test or anything? No.
You know, some
Okay, thank
some
you.
states you have to have that.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee, honey, you wasted. $34.50.
Clint's
better
been
go-
smoking PCP, so he wouldn't have passed that blood test.
Well, no, it's supposed to be like for like,
Well, where you gonna
AIDS?
get the money?
yeah, like some kind of like, well, that and some places want to make sure you're not related.
Good thing there's no blood test in here.
Shh, they done went up on the
I need
marriage
$34,
license.
so I'm going to go sit on the porch.
Is that what that little girl wants to do?
yes, Daddy, yes.
You ever have a man-to-man talk with your? Never mind, Richard.
Is he
Sorry.
wearing? Yeah, thanks. He wearing Jordans?
No week or two thing.
I know it. Look how long I've been stuck with this sucker.
Pants all sewn
Where you
together.
Gonna go? What you gonna do?
I'm moving Ohio. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna work.
That's easy said.
Well, it's easy done if I set my mind to it.
What mind? Well, I'd put my mind to it and get started before I got married.
Oh man,
Thank you.
3450, Clinton. You better
mistake.
go start
About
mowing
married
yards.
Won't be the first big mistake.
Could be the biggest, you know.
Well, I wish that Ewan's and the family would have a little faith
Ewan's, it
in
ain't
me
y'all
for once.
up here. Ewan's and Yorn.
Hell, I'm not the only one out of the family that's done that.
Gotten married?
Uh-oh.
Them Bolins has got a bad habit of making mistakes marrying.
Sound drop.
And having babies like you. Look at that bike. Looks like a tragedy just happened right by the car.
Run, Shirley, run!
I'm not putting nothing up on nothing I know ain't gonna last.
She's betting against the wedding?
I let Mondo have the money, but I sure won't let Clarence have it.
I'm not putting nothing else on it on a wedding that won't last. Is that what she
I
said?
ain't putting nothing on it, and I know won't last.
You at Alonzo.
She's that one ornery bitch.
Which cousin would she be, Richard?
Yeah.
Not a cousin.
Ah, which aunt?
Aunt, you know.
What's that for? That's for Clintus's stuff.
I didn't give it to him.
Well, you can give it to him.
Clintus.
I'm doing my laundry. Here, you do it.
Man, everybody's non-support. You would think in a family full of this kind of misery, somebody would be supportive. 2 hours later.
Are you alright?
Where will the wedding supper be?
Are you ready? Huh?
You ain't gonna do it.
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
What do you mean?
I raced 3450. He stopped the music and everything.
I've got the money. I've called the courthouse, and
They know I'm coming.
all we gotta do is go. You can do it.
I can't do this.
I'll help you, baby.
What did he say?
I'll help you, baby.
It's I do. Why's the mother smiling?
Big mistake.
That's Uncle Freddie in the kitchen. I like, hey, boy, you shouldn't be doing that. Like the whole time.
Talking in the bathroom. You ever sat on the back of your shitter and looked out the window?
I know you was lying through your fucking teeth. I know. You've lied to me ever since. Yeah.
I felt that hug in Hazard.
Where's that fucking phone cord running?
Up to the top
You've
of
been
the
treated
room.
so fucking bad by all these little fucking faggots that you.
Wow.
Why in the fuck did you leave me on then?
She likes being around people with similar interests.
Is this the end?
You think they ever played checkers in their living room on that floor?
Maybe play Twister or some shit.
Right foot red. Left foot
Time
red.
we're even gonna get the
Well, how am I going to do this?
No, because I'm moving. I'm leaving. Yes, I am.
He's threatening the girl that don't want him no more.
If I can't have you,
I love how
I'm not staying here.
everybody in his life is like,
I love you. Fuck you, man.
I love you. I told her.
I love how everybody in his life. Oh, look at those sweet panda placemats.
Evidently, he's the only one with a bedroom in the house. God almighty.
He done beat the shit out of the shit house. I don't know where the chickens gonna sleep.
Big ass hole in the sand.
I love how everybody in his life is like, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to do shit. Now go sit on the porch and quit fucking bitching.
Take your Prozac. Sit down.
It hurts, Mommy.
I hit a stud.
He's having a seizure.
You won't go to McDonald's? I got $35.50. Why was it so uneven? $35.50.
Get me out of here, Mom. Get me out of here far away.
Lord, make me birds so I can fly far, far away. Shit.
Hurts so bad.
Sorry, Clemens.
Clemens.
Know better. Fucking know better. Don't fucking know better. Fucking know.
Node. That $35.50 ain't gonna cover your medical bills, Clemens.
No, we ain't got that no more. Uncle Neil wants it back.
So much.
Please, listen to Mommy.
She gonna get hurt.
Fuck her.
That's her decision, okay? Let her make her decision, okay?
Decision. Did I say decision again, Mommy?
Look at Mommy. Look, Mommy loves you, okay? And I don't want to see you get hurt.
I can't feel
You really did a number on our woodshed.
Daddy's gonna beat the shit out of you when he gets home.
And me.
He's gonna be whooping us. What do you think about that?
The next day, they're standing at a wedding altar.
Nope.
Hey, he's wearing those jeans he ripped.
I'm moving away today.
You won't be gone long. A bad check always return.
Damn.
You know that?
Always did.
Damn.
See, Neil and them went out here and went to Florida and Lonzo, and they all come back.
Man.
Next time he'll be back home.
You were just saying?
Ain't nobody in his family supportive.
If you had it, I'd bet with you.
I'll have it.
Bad shit gonna always return, you know that?
You'll chip off the same block, just like the rest of them.
Damn.
This
Thank you.
bad check's gonna stick.
That's pretty fucked up, man. To be honest with you, ain't nobody in his life supportive.
Kind of like you when you went to family Christmas. Hey guys, I'm gonna be a wrestler.
Oh, you gonna do that wrestling?
Something of itself.
I tell you what, Dundee throw you around one time, you'll come back home crying.
Yeah, I remember when he was 5 and stubbed his toe.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, can I just get a little bit of
Goddamn.
support? Good luck, even if you don't believe it. I don't care that you don't have to give me your opinion.
Then he might just stay up there a week or two and come back.
Where will the wedding supper be? Uh-huh.
In Ohio.
Ohio.
You know that Southern when your only entertainment is rolling your ass down a hill.
Neil left twice to come back. Alonso's left, I don't know how many times to come back.
He just got lost most of them
He's
times.
left a whole lot of times to come back. He went out to Ohio and stayed a while and then come back.
Jesus.
And he said, I'll never be this far away from home no more on Christmas. Been home every Christmas since.
Is that who that guy is? Where's he live now?
I don't know. Close. Look at him.
Yeah, that's not traveling close.
We live perfect. I drank my beer and got plenty of food. Got rabbits to eat. Dogs to hunt with, get more, whatever. I mean, what could you ask for? I love this life.
That is literally my dad.
That's a homemade swing set right there.
Hillbillies everybody thinks is stupid, ornery, and no good.
Now they're half-ass
We
right.
are hillbillies and proud to be hillbillies.
He didn't refute that. This is what people think. All right, well.
I mean, heck, They supposed to been men walked on the moon years ago. And I don't have running water.
They don't up there either.
Ain't that way behind?
He doesn't have running water?
Hell no, his kid was taking a bath in a fucking wash tub.
They knew if they was home, he wouldn't have to do without.
Did you see Tester come in?
Do we always have food?
No, come to think of it, I hadn't seen a
We
sink.
always have a place for 'em to stay. And we take them right back in, no matter what's happening.
Did they give like a little update on here? What happened to them all?
Just a little brief thing, I
That looks like good, clean fun.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Granny's taking one of the kids out to slaughter.
Teach them how to work.
Poor little
what to
thing.
do. I feel like I'm doing a good job.
God, if they put different music on this would be a horror story.
A horror story?
A horror story. Samantha Canada is now working at Mid-South Electronics and is supporting her children. Her ex-husband, Jody, was convicted of murder and is serving a life sentence. Clint returned to the Hollow 1 month after his departure. Shirley dropped out of high school but plans to get her GED. Clint and Shirley remain apart.
Where they need to be.
Yeah. Good God, man. That was
something, huh?
Well, now it's going to live on my computer forever.
That's great.
But just sadness, man. That's what that was. That was just sadness. And you're saying there's a Facebook page on these people now?
There is.
And you follow it?
No.
Assuming.
I followed the link from the YouTube video.
Right.
They have the links down below, the Facebook group or whatever it is. And within that Facebook group,
right,
they tag like the people within that family that have Facebook. So I found a couple of them and went to their personal Facebook pages. It's pretty funny.
They got internets now?
Oh my God. That dude Neil that's
Yeah.
on there, he has a bunch of political beliefs and shit now. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Oh, man. Well, I'd like to apologize for any of our listeners that was just depressed over that, but I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, I had fun.
It was fun. But episode 121 in the books. Josh, if they want to follow us and catch some of our stuff, how do they do that?
Well, on Twitter, we are at P3 Radio, the number 1. On Facebook, put in your search bar Pop Poncho. You're bound to see our picture. And if you want to get with us via text message or leave us a voicemail, we might play it on the show. 731-300-6675. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, motherfucker.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Prank call us if you want to. Listen to our archives and give us a good review on Facebook. Send us a message, whatever you want to do. But hopefully you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed having the show. Be sure to check us out on Shooting the Shiznit. We've got about 2 more weeks left of that for the rest of the year on AEW Dynamite, our review there. For Josh Briley, this is Rich Mulligan saying thanks for listening and good night.